Need to replace the auger on your Pit Boss KC combo? It's the long steel flighting that turns down inside the auger tube and feeds your pellets to the fire. And when it wears out or jams for good, the grill stops feeding. Today, we're swapping it for a brand new one. We'll walk it in clean technical diagrams to see the repair from angles that are hard to catch on camera. It's a straightforward job. About 45 minutes with a Phillips screwdriver, a hex key, locking pliers, and a bucket for your pellets. Let's get into it. Step 1. But first, power off, cord unplugged, and everything cool. Then, we can work. The auger runs along the floor of the hopper, so every pellet has to come out first. Find the clean-out plate on the side of the hopper, slide a bucket under it, unscrew the plate, and let it all run out. Take a good look at what comes with them. Foreign objects and damp, crumbling pellets are what kill augers. Step 2. Round the back of the hopper, the auger motor sits behind a cover. Take its screws out and lift the cover away. The motor is coupled straight onto the end of the auger, and that joint is what we have to take apart. Step 3. Before you touch a wire, take a picture of how it's connected. Then, trace the motor's lead to its connector, squeeze the tab, and pull the two halves straight apart. Hold the connector itself, never the wires. Step 4. There are two fasteners between you and the auger, and this is the first. Where the motor shaft meets the auger shaft, one clamps the two together. Back it all the way out, and put it somewhere you'll find it again. Step 5. The second fastener is further along, holding the auger bushing into the tube. This is the one people miss. Back it out too. Now nothing is holding the auger in that tube except the packed pellet dust around it. Step 6. Draw the motor straight back off the end of the auger shaft. Keep it straight so it doesn't bind. Set it down somewhere clean. You're reusing this motor. Only the auger is being replaced. Step 7. Get your locking pliers onto the auger shaft right where the motor was. This is the part that needs some muscle. Turn it counterclockwise. It'll fight you at first. That's packed pellet dust and ash gripping the flights. Keep turning, and it breaks loose. From there, it spins freely, and it's ready to come out. Step 8. Now pull it straight out of the tube, turning as you go if it drags. And there it is. Take a look at the old one before you throw it out. Bent flights, deep scoring, or a chewed-up drive end will tell you exactly why it failed. Step 9. With the auger out, clear every pellet, every bit of ash, and anything else that shouldn't be in there, from the tube and from the burn pot. You want it clean and dry before the new auger goes in. Skip it, and whatever jam the old auger is still in there. Step 10. Slide the new auger in, drive end last, turning it gently until it seats all the way home. Then, run the bushing screw back in, so the bushing is locked into the tube again. Step 11. Slide the motor back onto the new auger shaft, flat against its bracket, and plug the connector back together. Tighten the coupling fastener down onto the flat of the shaft. Firm, not gorilla tight. Then, the cover goes back on, screws in, clean out plate shut, and you can pour your pellets back in. Now, let's make sure it's working. First, before any power at all, spin the drive end by hand. It should turn with light effort. No grinding, no catch. Next, plug in, switch on, and press the prime button. Give it about 2 minutes, and pellets should start dropping into the burn pot. Then, start the grill like a normal cook and watch for fire in the burn pot and smoke from the stack. And last, check the control board. No error and no auger icon flashing. Pass all of these, and this repair is finished. 2 quick things before you go. First, how do you tell a worn-out auger from a one-off jam? Clear it by hand, unplug, empty the hopper, and clear the tube. If it feeds fine after that, it was just a jam. But if it jams again within a cook or two, the auger itself is done, and clearing it won't fix that. And second, can you save the old one? Sometimes. If the flights are just rough, a little medium grit sandpaper on the outside of the flights can smooth them, and you vacuum the grit out after. But if the flights are bent or the drive end is chewed up, replace it. Before you go, 2 quick ways to make this new auger last. First, keep your pellets dry. Damp pellets swell, crumble, and pack the flights solid, and that is what wears an auger out. Store the bag sealed and off the floor, and empty the hopper if the grill is going to sit for a while. And second, never pour water into the burn pot. Water and ash turn to a paste that jams the auger. Let the ash cool, vacuum it out dry, and this repair will last for years. That's it. Everything we used is linked in the description below. If this video helped you out, please hit like and subscribe, and check out these other videos. Thanks for watching.